Good morning, everybody. So welcome to another Plan With Me video. So it's Monday morning, it's 10:39 a.m. and I'm sitting down to do my weekly planning as usual. When it's a great, when I'm doing really great, I can usually do these on Sundays and get the whole weekly email scheduled and everything Sunday night for Monday morning. But yesterday, we had this family thing that kind of ran late, and so I'm sitting down to do this today, which is fine. And yeah, this weekend was great. I spent some time, as you can see, I got quite a good amount of things done. Didn't finish laundry or spend as much time on chores, so a few things got kind of just sideswept, but I was really happy because I spent a good time on launch of my new book and Facebook ads and, like I said, family time, so that was good. So okay, so as usual, we're just going to start off with this week of February 17th and just see how I did for the week. Actually feel like I had a pretty good week. Not perfect by any means, but pretty good. Got a lot of things done. I'm doing really good with my sleep still. Let's see, I did good with my water. I did listen to PMP. I haven't done a worksheet yet though. So I won't cross that off because I have been meaning to sit down and do some of the worksheets because I'm just about done listening to all the modules, and I know there are a few worksheets that I want to go back and look at. So I didn't make time for that this weekend, but that's on my radar. I don't think I wrote 7,500 words. Let me look really quick. I have my computer hooked up here. Let's see. I was actually struggling for a good part of the week. Just because I kind of got stuck in the story and I was feeling like just a little bit like, you know, that feeling you get when you feel like you've been outputting a lot, but you don't have, you need to refill your creative well a little bit, basically. And so I was feeling a little bit like that. Like, it's the last book in the series. I've been pumping out words, and yeah, I just got to a part of the story where I just got stuck, and I know the book in general is going to need a little bit of work. But I actually took a walk on Friday, and that did wonders for getting me unstuck. And even though I only wrote literally 7 words, I was still super proud of that accomplishment. And, knowing that today when I sit down to write, I'm not going to be just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, so 21. So I'll go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, I'm missing word counts from last week too. So on the 11th, I wrote 1,663 words. Then I did 1,680 words. Then I did 0 the next couple days. And what happened was I actually got sick again, which I told you guys. I didn't have to have 0 word count days. I wasn't that sick, but, that's basically what happened. 1,001 words. And then Monday I did 2,121. So I had a pretty good day, and I made time to make sure I had a good day because I had some low word count days. And then I did 1,675. Then I did 1,513. And then I had a 0 day. I actually spent a lot of this day doing launch stuff, Facebook ads and stuff, which was good. But again, there's no need for a 0 word count day. So, and then Friday, I'm not even kidding, I wrote 7 words. And then my 7-year-old got home and it was time to go pick up my other daughter, and yeah. So let me just add this up really quick. I have a calculator on my computer that I can use. Okay, so let me reach for this keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead and do last week's too, actually. So 485 plus 1663 plus 1680 plus 1001. So 4,829. And then this week I did 2121 plus 1675 plus 1513 plus 7. 5316. So better than last week. So I mean, that's a win. I didn't hit the 7,500 that I wanted. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over that. I mean, 5,000 words. I mean, that's still great. And I'm pretty close to finishing the story, actually. So right here, 5,316. Okay. Start outlining the next project. I did spend some time doing that. I haven't started outlining a specific book per se, but I've just been throwing lots of ideas around, jotting down things and stuff like that. Let's see, keep experimenting with Facebook ads. Yep. So I spent a lot of Thursday doing that, and I'm happy to say that they're actually like really have started to turn around, and I'm seeing really great ROI. So I'm really happy about that. And again, the launch is going well too. So really happy on those two fronts. Did do Instagram for the most part, even this weekend. The past weekends, I feel like I tend to just fall off the grid and I don't check in, which is fine. I don't feel bad about that at all because, you know, on the weekend, I'm usually just running around, doing chores, maybe sitting down, spending time with family. We went out to eat on Friday night, so that was nice. Saturday night, we hung out with friends, and then Sunday night, family. So a lot of time I'm doing stuff like that. So, and then either my 2-year-old will have the phone, so she kind of takes it hostage, or I have to hide it from her because I don't want her on it all day, every day. So a lot of times that's why I don't check in. But this weekend I actually sat down and just kind of did a few videos on Instagram, just telling everybody what I was up to and, you know, what I was working on. So that was cool. Send the Writer Mom newsletter. I did do that. Post a YouTube video. I did do that. So if you haven't seen that yet, the first video, it went out on, it was Wednesday or I think Thursday, is when it went live. And it's about, if you're a mom, you probably can relate to this, but just my journey of weight loss. I'm really making my self-care a priority this year, and the biggest part of that is losing some weight. So I have about 30 to 35 pounds to lose, and I recorded a video all about that, kind of like my background story on the weight issue, the PCOS that I'm struggling with as I lose the weight, and just what I'm doing, and making sure it's sustainable and stuff like that, and making sure I don't lose, you know, if I lose the weight, when I lose the weight, I'm not going to just regain it again in the future because I'm doing something crazy that's not sustainable. So if you're interested in that at all, go check it out. So that came out, that was Thursday, so that was February 21st. So definitely go check that out. And then there will be another video this Thursday as well. They're all queued up, actually. They're scheduled out for the next month, so that's exciting. And then this week I'm going to start working on some new videos. Facebook live posts for, okay, so I didn't do this. I think I did the Tuesday teaser. I didn't do this, I don't think. No, I didn't do that. And newsletter swap, that went out super late because it just slipped my mind, but that did finally go out. And then I worked on the launch as well. I did get my taxes issue sorted out, so now I basically need to gather all the documents and send them to the person who's going to do that for me. And then I did book my 20 books room, so that's exciting. And I did figure this out as well. I feel like there's so many things. I even sent out the signed book. So many little things that I had were on my plate, and they just kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I finally did them this week. So again, I didn't quite hit my word count. I was 2,000 words off, but I got a lot of other really important things done. So that was good. So I'm going to... pretty great week. Didn't hit word count, but I got unstuck in my work in progress and got inspired. So yeah, that was really cool. So I feel like I said this somewhere, and I'm already getting mom brain. It's only Monday. I feel like I'm already like, so yeah, I watched a Disney movie with my daughter this weekend. I had a goal of writing 1,000 words this weekend, and that would have gotten me pretty close to my goal, and made up for that 0 word count day I had. But yeah, I was working on my launch, I was working on my ads, I was doing some chores, and then I had all that family and friends time, which is awesome. We don't always do that. And so I didn't really feel bad at all that I didn't do any words this weekend. But what I did instead, like I said, I went for a walk, which helped me get unstuck. And then yesterday, my daughter and I started watching a movie, and it was Xenon. I'm seeing all these movies pop up on Amazon, Disney movies that I loved, growing up. And we watched that one, and it was so good. And it was just even better than I remember. And, excuse me. Yeah, it was just so good. It was so good. It was funny. It was awesome. It was romantic. It was a blast watching that. And I feel like it really inspired me. So yeah. Also took care of tons of little but important tasks. So yeah, I actually, for these titles, book 2, I already have that cover back today. I'm going to start uploading that this week. And I need to update all my back matter anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So that's exciting. And that new title and the new cover is basically going to fit the branding a little bit better. And I'm hoping it's going to be easier to read at a thumbnail size, and really for readers to get the trope right away. So I'm excited about that. And then book 5 I was stuck on as well. The title that I had in mind didn't fit with the branding and layout of the covers. So I went with a different cover, or a different title, and I'm excited about that. So I should be getting comps for that this week, but I'm glad I finally got that resolved. Okay, so I'm going to go review my goals, just kind of to myself. I hope you guys can't see this mic cable. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of, okay, I hope that's not, yeah, to figure this out. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I think that's better. There we go. Okay, so again, looking at my goals, and I can't believe we're 2/3 through just about. Oops. And yeah, gosh, just one more month left in March to do some of these things. So again, my self-care, my sleep, my water, getting up early, my PMP course, losing the weight, self-care, taking time off, Instagram, the Plan With Me video, the newsletter, putting out a weekly video, my fiction, my word count every day, my editing or outlining, and marketing every day. I'm wanting to experiment a little bit with this and seeing if maybe I can either just write or edit or outline. I don't know. I'm just going to see. Instead of doing all 3 things every day, like pick one or the other, which in the past I haven't liked, because when I'm not writing every day consistently, I lose a lot of momentum, and I lose that writing muscle. But at the same time, when I can just spend a whole day editing or something like that, I gain a lot of momentum there. So I don't know. I'm going to have to just experiment with that. Maybe something to try next quarter. Let's see, publish that short story, publish The Boyfriend's Air in February. So yeah, that just came out. Have book 5 ready by March or April. So this book I'm getting close to finishing, but it's going to need quite a bit of edits. But still, we're end of February. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Draft first book of the next series. So yeah, I'm going to have at least that started by the start of the next quarter. And then use the Facebook ads to keep, so they're all in the top 100 right now, which is exciting. There's 2 in the top 50, 2 in the 50 to 100. That's still really doing really good with that. Book 2, I'm gonna get ready to upload that cover soon, and I'm gonna see if that makes a difference, gives it a bit of a boost. yeah, consistently engage, create and announce Patreon I haven't done yet, so I may do that next. Keep paying off the business credit card, hit $4,000 a month. I was hoping to do that this month, but it's a short month, otherwise I probably would have hit it. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I think I'm still gonna have my biggest month yet. So before that, my biggest month was about $3,400, and this month I think I'm gonna surpass that, so that's exciting. And then, which is still good, I'm still excited for that, and I'm just seeing it as, I'm laying the foundation to hit this big milestone next month. So, and then taxes, I need to put that in my weekly goals to prepare all of that. Our emergency fund, still working on that. Yeah, still working on this. So let's see. So there's a day in March where the kids are going to be off, so I'll probably do something that day. And then I know I have birthdays this weekend for my mom and my brothers, and yeah, I think that's it for March, I want to say. Okay, so reviewed my goals, and now I'm going to set my goals for the next week. Oh, I don't think I reviewed my monthly. Let me go back to my monthly goals really quick, because this is, I only have a few more days to finish those up. So let me just see if there's anything I need to keep my eye on. A lot of this is just the usual stuff. So I did finish edits, launch plan, launching that like a boss, outline book 1 of the new series. So that's something I'm going to keep an eye on. Spend a little bit more time there. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that's the major thing I need to keep an eye on is whatever I'm going to write next. And I have a good idea, so we'll see. Okay, so for next week's goals, sleep. So 2 hours. My water. So listen to PMP modules and do the worksheet. Let's see. I'm gonna aim to do should I just aim for 7,500 again? Let me just check my calendar really quick, because last week I also had a ton of appointments that I forgot about, and so that also made things hard. That was another reason Thursday was a no word day, because my daughter had a dentist appointment that took up my whole afternoon. So let's see here. Look at my week really quick. Not seeing anything. So okay, so I'm gonna aim for 7,000 words, because I might spend a little bit of time thinking about my next project. And then, yeah, start outlining next project, or just start working on next project. So I think next what I'm going to do is relaunch one of my previous series. I think the other one is just going to be shelved. But my first series, I think there's a lot to work with there. And so I think I'm just going to revive that series and bring it back better than ever, rebrand it, clean it up, and just I may work on that for a while and just kind of bang that out before I move on to like a new series. So I'm excited about that, because I don't think it'll be as bad as I think it's going to be. So, it'll be lots of editing basically, but I'm confident that I can bang that out and, double my backlist again, because when I got rid of those books, it was 8 books total. They weren't making that much money anymore, but I mean, if I can rebrand them, recover them, retitle them, heavily edit them, make sure they're clean like the rest of my books now, like that could be good money. And that's, you know, that would be at least 3 books. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, at least 3, maybe 4 books. So I'm excited about that. Excuse me. I really hope I'm not getting sick again. Keep experimenting with Facebook ads. And my Instagram stuff. I feel like I can't write today. And the newsletter. A YouTube video. And I need to engage my readers on Facebook. So probably Wednesday, because my book is gonna have a special fan price that day, and so I'm expecting a big boost, and I'm gonna just hop on everywhere, my newsletter, Facebook, Instagram, and just make sure everybody knows about that. So yeah, and I have a couple more teasers to share there too. So let me see if I have a swap. I don't think I have a swap this week, but let me double check. Yeah, just letting my people know about my book. So I'm just going to lump that in with, working on the launch, and putting there, that 99 set day. I mean, that's going to be important. So, so other than that, I need to work on taxes. So gather tax docs. Need to do that this week. And then I also need to start working on my YouTube batching process. So basically, I need to research topics and, do the notes for that. So this week, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to nail down what I'm going to do my videos about, and then write out the notes for what I'm going to say. Oh, and I need to update front and back matter for all of my books. And I feel like there's something else that I'm forgetting. Let me just look really quick if there was anything over here. I have these subs that I need to put into my... I'm going to write that down, but I may not get to it this week. These V-Day subs. So I was part of this giveaway, and there were some readers who volunteered. They signed up for our newsletter. They didn't have to, but they checked the box that said that they didn't want to join our newsletters for these authors that were in this giveaway. So I have that ready to go, but I need to basically make a nurturing sequence for them and just basically tell them who they are, about my books, and this is why you should stay, but here's the unsubscribe button if you don't want to, that kind of thing. So let me see. Just check I feel like I'm forgetting something, but don't remember what. I do need to send info to this collaboration that I was invited to. I need to send info for that at some point this week, but that should only take a minute. I just want to write it down and make sure I don't forget, but I feel like that's it. So I'm going to, my sleep, my water, work on my weight loss, write 7,000 words, really start working on the next project, keep experimenting with Facebook ads, Instagram, the newsletter, which needs to go out today, YouTube video on Thursday, Facebook live post on Wednesday, work on the launch every day, tax docs. Let's see. Yeah, so I think this is it. So, and then I'm just going to make today's really quick since I haven't done that yet. So every day I start off with my morning routine, which includes my quick miracle morning, my 24-hour plan for what I'm going to eat today, and I do a daily TDL and goals. So a TDL is basically just like kind of like my version of morning pages that I've picked up. Just, what's on my mind, kind of just spending time on my thoughts and leveling up those thoughts. So this is what I'm thinking, but this is what it's changing to. And these are the doubts I'm having, but, this is what I'm doing about that. So, and then also just writing down my goals every day, which I think is also important. Weekly planning. So, and then I need to write 1,500 words. And after that, probably need to work on the launch. Well, I need to work on the Writer Mom weekly email. Then the Boyfriend Dare launch. And then Facebook ads, which I've kind of already done today, but I'm just going to go take another quick look if I need to. And then, gosh, what else? Oh, Instagram. And I know I need to meal prep. That's part of my weight loss. It's not on my weekly list, but that's something I need to do today. Probably won't work on taxes this week. Let me see here. I'll probably update front and back matter today. Front, back matter. I need to meal prep. I need to do laundry. I didn't finish that over the weekend. That's probably enough for today. So, and then tomorrow I can probably spend a little bit less time writing and maybe really work on the YouTube channel. Get that out of the way, so that then after the next day after that I can start working on the next project. Maybe one day I can do all the tax docs. So I'm just going to try to batch stuff probably. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for today. This is already done. This is now done. So next I'm going to work on my words. Then I'm going to work on sending out that weekly email. A little bit of launch stuff, not too bad. A little bit of Facebook ads, a little bit of Instagram. This shouldn't be too bad either. Just kind of double checking things and uploading. And then this will be done this evening. So that's how my day's gonna go, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any comments for me, I would love to share how you plan your week. I would love to hear that in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit subscribe as well so you don't miss out on the next video. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great week.